Alright, 9:30 we're kicking this off.
Yeah, alright. Alright, I'm gonna get one more beer before we get Kendo started. Be right back.
I think we have enough. Whoever's in the server now is good. I think. I had to get the extra FC guys out, and other clans are good.
I got my cup of Jameson. I got my Mountain Dew. We are ready for liftoff, folks.
Alright.
Orphan, let them know if they need a pause to just pause it and or
If anybody can post the Reddit post.
It's already been posted.
Well, no. Oh yeah, you did a new one like right
Yep.
now. Type shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
I posted the one
done.
earlier.
I posted a new one.
Live or something.
I posted one.
Sleepy did. We tried to get something in torn banner forums too, but like it seems like it's impossible to post anything there
Oh
apparently.
yes.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
there, boys.
A long time ago. That's why everything.
Cheers to you, mates. Cheers to you. I had to go change shirts, man. I put on a button up and down black shirt so I could look nice for y'all. Got out of my scrubs. Trying to look out for Sir Jamie Lannister. Wanted to look good for him. So, who all is in the chat room right now? Just me, Rape, Orphan, and Chicken?
Yep.
Rape, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, man. We're about to do this.
About to rock and roll.
Ninth versus Imprisoned. Two clans that we have worked with, that we worked with a lot lately. Two group of guys that are really cool and really mellow and ready to be a part of everything that we do every night. And
To be honest, it's just good to see more people coming into the competitive scene. Maybe eventually.
Especially with different talent levels. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if we can take down the giant that is Tempest, that would be glorious.
The giant that is. I'm just glad to see some older clans like FC and Syndicate, and Genesis, and all them sponsoring newer clans that are willing to come in and looking to come in. Good thing to see. The older teaching the younger.
And you know, as far as Fight Club is concerned, we've always kind of looked at ourselves as being a community clan. So being able to reach out and really, you know, kind of welcome these guys is always fun, and that's kind of what we're doing tonight, as we're presenting these two clans in this scrim. And these guys never would believe that they would have 20 people watching them scrim right now.
20 people?
Yeah, already, man. The games have just... I'm like, I fucking feel like Bane right now. Let the games begin!
Oh, hey, we are also having a raffle for free games during this. We might do it during Kendo, we might do it during the game. We'll let y'all know.
I'm going to do it during halftime.
The Kendo's a 1v1.
Yeah, I got a few games to give away in the halftime show.
Straight Kendo just for fun.
We're doing straight Kendo? Okay,
Yeah, we're not doing 1v1. We could do it. Nah, fuck 1v1. We're doing Kendo.
Oh yeah.
So, we're doing Kendo, is that what you said?
Let's get it ready to pop.
1 minute. Chicken Jordan, chicken.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm gonna change it so they can start pretty soon.
All right, so we'll get it rocking here. Kendo, you know how it is. Actually, I'm going to change my background. Right now I've got the war room up. I'm going to go ahead and change it to the main.
So for anyone who's new out there and is uncertain of how Kendo works, each team will put their entire lineup on both sides here and go out one by one, dueling one another. And whoever has someone standing at the end gets to pick the map. The other team gets to pick whether they want attacking or defending on that map for the scrim.
Yeah, and what do you think about Kendos, man?
You know,
Considering we only use 2 maps usually anyway.
that's why I like to throw out Alps so much. Everyone hates it when I do, but I like to have a little variety in my scrimmage.
King's Garden, the best map there is sadly not looked upon. Overlooked. It's overlooked. It's a great map.
I like it because it's short and to the point.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Three objectives, not too long for each of them, not too long to walk.
got 2 people going at it here.
Yeah.
But I will say that it's kind of interesting to see the tradition of Kendo, you know. It's just something that's very unique to Chivalry as a way to get this popping, you know what I mean? Like, no other games really do this. So I will say I respect the Kendo. You always hear people say respect the Kendo, and as a tradition, I think that it's a really cool thing. I think if somebody was watching this right now and seeing these 2 clans stare at each other from across the fucking hilltops.
Ooh, nice stab.
Nice stab.
And I would say it does something to you mentally. If you get one man at arms that aces the entire team, you have that guy ace like Hadius is doing right now. It's got to play on you mentally.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get into your head a little bit, but you know, if you're an experienced scrimmager, then you know that quite frankly, men at arms in the Kendo is they got a bit of an advantage. They're meant to single people out.
They're a little OP.
With that said, Hadius does go down.
He does.
And right now, Psych takes a fall to Macrophage. So it's night against night now. Big speed difference here, Messer versus this poleaxe.
That's a sword of war.
Ooh, if he would have just went with a normal
Totally right.
swing, he would have got him there. Nice parries displayed here.
Yeah.
Good feint to mix up the pace of the combat there. Oh, Mason's gassing.
Boom. That's all she wrote. As soon as you get the stamina, you know, so many people talk about the stamina meta game.
I mean, it's a very intentional part of the meta game, though, I feel like, compared to the other aspects of the game that the competitive culture has brought out.
Yeah.
Such as reverse overheads and things like that.
Alright, this is going to be the last contestant for Mason right now. Oh, Monarch picks up the win against Macrophage. He's got to go through 3 people if they want to have choice. But
I thought he'd last longer than that, not going to lie. Caught him off guard with the stab.
So it looks like Ninth is going to be able to choose what map. Whereas Imprisoned will pick which side they want.
I'm excited. I'm pumped. You know, see 2 new people on the scene. You know, both clans have been around for a while. At least Ninth has. I know that. But
Yeah, and set the dual yard up for a while.
to the Chivalry scene.
It looks like we're playing Stones Hill.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys that are playing for Ninth aren't necessarily people that I've seen a lot. Like, I've seen Musashi a lot, but I haven't really seen people like Thanks or Haste Mover. So that'd be cool. In fact, I think there was like people I used to see from Ninth that have kind of moved on. I wish I could remember some of the players that used to be with Ninth that I don't really see anymore. Oh, who was that kid that was in Ninth? I can't remember. I think he went on to another clan. Moo?
10 was kicked out of Ninth.
Was there? Yeah, there's 10, of course. Was there a guy named Moo?
I remember someone named
Moo.
Tigler. I don't know if he changed
Tigler,
names.
yeah.
No, actually, Moo was in the clan that has that D symbol. I don't know what they're called, but
D.
Dark.
yeah.
Well, before this match starts, I'm gonna give you all a little something somebody's can. Ninth was a gaming community before they started doing competitive chivalry. They've had players that just like the game, and then they started their own clan that's a multi-clan game.
It's not in tournament mode.
Or not a multi-clan, but multi-game.
Yeah, we need a pause.
Moderator.
I got it. Relax.
Hit us
It's
with a
alright, I
pause.
put it in tournament mode.
Good. Well, anyways, Ninth started in chivalry just about 2 to 3 months ago. They've been around for a little while. They
Ninth?
discriminate. Yes, Ninth. Imprisoned literally just started about last week. Their leader hit me up, and I just told him to post on Reddit, and from there I've been working with them. And this is their first stream scrim for both the clans. They're both excited. Win or lose, I told them just keep playing. You know, this is to help them get the jitters of tournaments and stuff. People watching while you play and stuff is going to help. So thanks for everybody tuning in. And this is sponsored by Fight Club.
Sponsored by Fight Club, who was sponsored by Simra.
And
Yeah.
Simra is probably sponsored by NASA, if I do believe.
NASA and
NASA is sponsored by
No
The
longer by the
Torn
United
Banner.
States government. So
NASA was sponsored by Kickstarter.
NASA was actually my Kickstarter project back in the 50s.
Yeah, a little no-name project that kind of found some wind and got going.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, we were able, with public funding, of course, to put man on the fucking moon.
I mean, who else has done that? Nobody.
Not the Russians.
American unborn. Not the Russians.
Nope.
Goddamn right.
Here we go, just to go over the lineup a little bit. Over on the Ninth side, Musashi. Musashi's going to come into play as Archer, it looks like. Thanks, Canadian Ham, Haste Mover, Ninja Sushi, and Macrophage. None of those guys rank over 50 right now, but rank very rarely means anything anymore. Over on Agatha
unless you're level
Knights,
60.
yeah, then all of a sudden things seem to change.
Yeah. High 50s. 50s and up means something.
Imperial, Imprisoned. I'm going to be doing that a lot.
Hey, who's Metapod? I don't care about Palisier playing, but who is Metapod play for one of the teams?
I don't know him.
You sure?
I don't know him.
He may be being substituted at some point, but
Yeah, I'm gonna just kick him. I don't even know who he is. It was a stream.
Metapod is really upset. Don't know who that guy is. Anyway, over on the Agatha Knights, Imprisoned running Nat Hook GD, Bob and Weave, who we expect to see great things from. Release the Kraken, who is the leader of the clan, if I'm not mistaken. Enthalpy, that's going to be a hard one to say all night.
Yeah.
Psych and Ribes Conundrum. Whatever that means. Here we go, Mason Army pushing up forward. Knights first, of course. Vanguard's right behind him. Beautiful formation. Axes out. Lovely, lovely.
Nice.
Firepot Central. Looks like the Masons are getting pushed back, but it's okay. They're still pushing the cart.
Two Knights up front on Mason. Both of them go down. Not before doing a little bit of work, though.
Those TKs are going to count here. It's going to be a factor.
Meanwhile, Agatha looks to push. Looks to hold. 3-on-1. They're going to get the wipe here, and the cart stops. 9 minutes on the clock is that first stoppage. So that's Imprisoned, man. Holding.
Yes, Imprisoned, clearing them.
Early on.
And it's only because Ninth did all those TKs at first. There was two guys who went down by their own sword, and Ninth took advantage. I mean, Imprisoned took advantage, which is great. All right,
Yeah,
another group fight.